video demonstrates how to work with Tradies jobs pipeline in Matrix 24. I will be demonstrating a case scenario from the perspective of an office administrator who accepts and confirms requests from the clients. In general, requests can come into the system automatically via different sources such as email or a web form. However, office managers also will have an opportunity to create job requests manually for situations when, for example, a client walks in the office. I will create a case manually. Clicking create button. The newly open case will be populated on a new stage of the pipeline. This pipeline stage is designed to keep all the requests which be confirmed with the client before passing it to a responsible tradie who will be doing the job on site. My name as an office manager will be populated in this field automatically. This is how the system and other users will know that I am responsible for communication between the tradie and company and the client. By this point, I don't know yet I don't know who is going to be responsible for this job. I am talking to a client who gives me just the most important information about the job itself, which means I skip the responsible person for now and continue with selecting a job category. The client requests the standard job on site. I am looking for the contact in our database, given the information they provided. System does find the matching contact in my database, which means I can simply select it from the highlighted options here. However, in case if the system didn't have any options to select, given the information I was provided on site by the client, I have an option to create a new contact in our database straight away. For now, for this scenario, I select the pre-populated one. I then scroll down and confirm any other details which needs to be confirmed with the client before I let them go. So the job description will be trim the grass in front of the house. Client also can provide me some attachments to show exactly where the work can be done or how the work can be done, and any other details which they consider be important and visualized as an attachment. In case if there will be any other contacts on site who will be guiding the responsible tradie, except for this person, the requester, all of them can be specified here. For now, I will simply select the same person, indicating in the card that the requester will be on site on the day when the job should be done and will be guiding the tradie if necessary. Next section where I supposed to insert information is the job schedule and location. Right now I'm talking to a client, which means I don't yet know the schedule. I will need to confirm it with my tradie, but the location is provided by the client, which means I can skip starting address. This is the starting address for the tradie to help them calculate their route if necessary. This is not a mandatory field. So here in that final address, I have to pre-populate the address provided by the customer. And I'll simply select the first address for this scenario. The client can leave location notes and special instructions on site. For example, follow the site path through the red gate. Client would like the job to be done on Saturday tomorrow at 10 a.m. And they obviously don't know how much time it will take, so I can leave this job finish timer empty now. In case if they lived somewhere where the access would be blocked by gates, which only can be opened by the manager, or any situation like that where a manager of the building must be involved, any other contact except for the requester or their authorized users. This field can be utilized. However, in my case, I don't need this information. And this is all the manager can accept from the client at this moment. The next section here is dedicated to the job completion and doesn't need to be filled in at the moment. So at this point, I simply save the card. And first of all, system notifies me that a new job has been created. This notification will be sent automatically to this user, even if it's me for this particular scenario. However, as an office manager, I can create requests and assign other office managers as well, because office managers are communicators between the client and tradie, which means I can navigate it within my team and assign different people here. Right now, I let the client go, either through the phone or through the email. I confirmed everything, or face-to-face with the client. I confirmed everything, and I am ready to assign someone from my team to do the actual job. So, which means I need to assign a person, confirm all the details with them, and schedule it for completion. To assign a person, I go here to the job responsible. I internally communicate with assignee through the calendar or through the chats, through the calls, to confirm if they are available for that job, for that particular location, for that particular time, which customer wants. And one of my tradies are available, which means I can select them. It will be Alex. I go through other details. I confirm everything with them, let's say for the call. And finally, I ask them, so you saw the picture, how much time do you think it will take? And they say me something like, well, if I start 10 a.m. Tomorrow, I will finish it somewhere by 12, 11. Somewhere by 11 a.m. It will take me just 1 hour. So I can select this 1 hour here, indicating that the entire job will take approximately 1 hour. And that's it. That's all I need to do before sending this to scheduled stage. Once it reached the scheduled stage, two things will happen automatically. First of all, your client will be notified automatically about the job being scheduled and confirmed internally in our company. And there will be different information about who, when, how will perform their job. In the same time, the tradie who was assigned to that job will receive an internal task which will show them all the details they need to know and all the attachments they have to see. From this point, this is up to this job will be waiting on this stage until they do the job and fill in all the details in the task and complete the task pressing the finish button. This one.
As a Bittrex24 user responsible for the task, we can see that the task was created, and we see notification in here. We can open the task in here, and here we can review the contents of the task. We can review what needs to be done. And in the comments, by the way, we can start the time tracker. So to mark the task as started, and we can type any comment in here and add a file. We can send the comment in here, so it's all saved in the comments, and then we can finish the task.
The job is about to be finished very soon by the person who was assigned as responsible for the request. As soon as they press finish button, this request will jump into the pending finalization stage. On the pending finalization stage, my job as an office manager will be to go through all the details submitted by the person and make sure that everything is correct, communicate anything that might be communicated to. So right now I can see as an office manager that the person who's assigned to my job or the particular client has started the task. I can open the notification bar to see that notification and even can jump inside the task right away. I can also see that the person has been adding the comments in that task. And I will also see when this task has been closed. If I switch to that screen and update the page, I can see that the job number 57 for our show has been automatically pushed into pending finalization stage. At this point, this is my job to go inside this card and review everything what happened inside, mostly focusing on the task which was assigned to that person. So my job will be to open that task, to review everything that the tradie has done in that task. Basically, I see them commenting that the job was done, and they also attached evidence of the job done. It can be pictures, it can be PDFs, if, for example, client requests a quote on site. Whatever is an outcome of the job requested can be attached here. as an office manager, I review all of this information. If I need, I can communicate this with the customer directly for quality control, saying, "Hello, Mrs. Ella Show. Can you please confirm that tradie completed the job because we have evidence they completed it." Uh, After all this routine information collected and everything is verified, I am, as an office manager and the supervisor of that tradie, accept this job as completed. As soon as I press this button, accept as completed, I expect this request to jump automatically into the completed stage. However, as an office manager, I also have a responsibility to finalize this section here inside the job, which means before closing the task, I need to do the office job first. Basically, something like that. In that field here, I can attach the evidence which was provided to me here. Oh, no, this is the original input. So this one. This is not the required operation. However, if the business considers this important, you can do so. If necessary, you can specify materials and services which were used for that job. Let's say it wasn't about trimming the grass, but something else which required some materials to be spent. Here you can specify these materials and the amount will be calculated automatically. In that particular scenario, I will ignore the field reason for fail because the job has not been failed. Sometimes jobs get cancelled or failed by some different reasons. That's when we send our jobs into the cancelled unsuccessful stage, and that's when the system will require us to submit that information here, the reason for fail. This information later will be used for filtering and quality control. So back to my scenario. Right now, I am completely satisfied with the job done by my tradie. I am completely satisfied with all the information provided to me by Alex, and also I am satisfied with the feedback from my client, which means I can accept this task as completed. As soon as I accept it as completed, the task status will be changed to finished, and the job status will be changed to complete. Not automatically, but by moving the card manually. So it can be done here on the Kanban view like this. or it can be done from inside the card by selecting close deal and selecting completed status. As soon as the job reaches the completed status, the outgoing email will be sent to your client automatically saying that the job has been done and that provides the quick summary of the facts and also automatically showing them the evidence attached to that job. This was the short overview of the scenario for how to use the Tradie pipelines. If you have any questions, please contact us with the team through the emails provided with this configuration, and we'll be happy to discuss your questions.